Hello, everybody. So happy to be back. And I had to take a couple minutes just to clear this up. This misconception that's out there about my book, Adventures in Love. So I've been saying from the very beginning that the book is for individuals and for couples. Now, I want y'all to know how serious I was about that. When I was writing the book, I was very intentional about making sure people could ask those same questions to themselves and gain some self-awareness just as much as the questions that you go through with your significant other. Also, another way I was really serious about it is when I was talking to the people that were in my circle that helped me publish the book. I was adamant that this was not a book just for people in relationships. So it's baffling to me that people still don't want to use the book until they're in a relationship. I have heard several people say to one way or another, well, Darsha, I got the book, but I'm going to wait to read it until I have my person. Or Darsha, I started reading it and I stopped, and I just don't want to I don't want to write in the book, or I don't want to go through the book and then later, write in the book and then later find my person. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you are people, with that thought process, you are missing a great opportunity. Let me explain to you. So the great part of the book is that it really is about learning about yourself. It really is great for self-awareness. So you can go through the book as an individual, not in any type of romantic relationship, and you can write down what you learn about yourself, questions you have about yourself, and just write that down. If you don't want to write in the book, I get it. Do it in a journal. Do it on a notepad. Put it in your phone app. Whatever. But the important part is to write it down, because it does two things. If you write down, say, it's beginning of 2026, and you write down all these insights that you've learned about yourself, or questions, things you still need to figure out about yourself, and you write those things down in early part of 2026, and then 6 months goes on, 8 months, a year, whatever, 2 months, and you find someone you're interested in, and the two of you decide to go through the book together. One or two things can happen. One, you can definitely see that, no, these are the things I value. This is what I know about myself. These things remain the same. And so that will just give you confirmation that you need to hold on to those values, beliefs, and just that self-awareness while you're in the relationship, while you're in the beginning of the relationship and beyond. Or it will tell you, possibly, that maybe you're changing. Now, I'm in the business of helping people change, right? I'm a therapist. I believe that people can change. My concern is that if you write all this stuff about yourself by yourself in the beginning of January, beginning of February, March, and then you get in a relationship in April and everything has changed, what gives me pause about that is, are you changing yourself to fit the relationship? Think about what I'm saying. Are you changing yourself for the relationship? Now, yes, we all change, but if I have these core values, these core beliefs, these things that make up who I am, a month later, they should not change. So the question becomes, are you changing for the relationship? And I would say if you're changing for the relationship, you are going down a very slippery, dangerous slope, because that's how people, look up months, years later and be like, who am I? I changed for this person. This is not who I am. So yes, use the book now. Learn about yourself. Find out what's important for you. Use it as kind of, once you do it, keep the information you written down, or keep the information that you put in your phone so it can keep you on track. You know, we can get in relationships and start feeling woo woo and la la and start doing things that just really aren't helpful for us. And that's changing who you are, the core of who you are. Like me, I'm a talker. I can't be in a relationship where I'm not able to talk. That's just not who I am. So I'm talking about very fundamental things, changing yourself for someone else to accommodate them. That's not the healthy change we're talking about in relationships. So write in your book. Find out about yourself. Use a journal. Use something, but write down those things that you are discovering about yourself, or write down the things that you're reading and you confirm. It confirms for you. That's what you believe. So, y'all got it now? Do y'all understand why it's so important to go ahead and use the book, even if you're not in a relationship? And if you do write some things down early part of this year and something changes, and you get in a relationship and the things you wrote down really aren't, aligning with you, that's okay. But we have to make sure that our change is because of something we want and not because we're trying to pacify someone else. So, write in your book. Y'all write in your book. Use your book. Don't let it collect dust. Don't, write in your book. Use your book. Use your journal, whatever you have to do. I just want people that they're not just waiting to get in a relationship to learn about themselves. You are valuable, whether you are in a relationship or not. And it's important for you to know who you are before you get in a relationship, because that helps with setting the stage of the relationship. It helps you set those boundaries about what's important to you, sets the boundaries about how you want to be treated and how you view just life. So y'all, get in that book. Let me know what y'all come up with, what you learn about yourself, what you like. Oh yeah, that's right, Darsha, right there. Let me know. I can't wait to hear. And y'all, I'm gonna be outside. I'm gonna be letting y'all know soon where I'm gonna be. It's spring and summer is coming here in Georgia. I'm gonna be outside. And I would love for y'all to come see me when I'm outside and let me sign your books, chit chat with you, all those things. So y'all take care, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.